Right, I'd like to call on Max and Bobby. Now you've both arrived. So, first of all, if you could just, between you, take the covers off the 250. We'll just show you, then I'll run through the technical changes. So, do you want to get on the front and you get on the back? Or whichever way you do it, boys. Oh, yes. First time it's the first time these guys have seen it in actual fact. So, but unfortunately, they're both too old for MX2, so they won't be riding next year. Right, boys. Thank you very much. You can. That's it. You can start eating, I suppose. Right. As you can see, it's the little brother. It's everything is based from the 450. The plastics, complete plastics, are interchangeable. They're identical. Chassis is born from the 450 once again, but it is slightly lower down. The top chassis rail is slightly lower down this time to give more stability on the front. Front forks, conventional shower front forks, as we do on the 250, Kayaba on the 450. Engine, bigger gearbox, cylinder head, everything pretty well new from the ground up. The chassis, as I say, exactly the same except for bottom cradle. Bottom cradle obviously to suit the 250. The major changes in the cylinder head, obviously to give more power. So top power slightly improved, but torque and bottom to middle power quite dramatically improved. Target was about 4 brake horsepower, and we came very close to meeting target, so that's good. But you will see on the power curves, and you'll see that we'll release the information more as it goes on, you'll see that the torque is reached a lot sooner in the RPM range. We should speak about the injection system, the dual time injection system. I don't say dual injector because that confuses everybody, because that means 2 injectors. We've had that on bikes, we're trying it, we're playing with it. But this is dual time. So it is injecting twice in the stroke, in the 4-stroke cycle, which is 4 times as it says, not 2-stroke. And that's what we're specialists at. Exhaust system, it's Honda's mass centralisation. So the exhaust system, dual pipes, we had them on the 250 some years ago, but we can make the bike quieter and we can push everything forward and lower, as low as possible, to get mass centralisation, which is a really important feature of Honda's technology. The suspension set as shock is set lower in the frame, and it is shorter, once again, to get everything as low as possible. Gears, stronger gears, this time wider gears, so basically crankcases change as a result of that. Radiators smaller and lower, and we've got the air ducts, which enables us to put more air across the radiators to keep the cooling there. In general, there's been testing. I'd like to just, while I'm on this, is Davey Dussaleri. If you could just put your hand up, that's Davey. Davey's ridden the bikes. So if you want to know a little bit more about him, he's the one that's been flying around in Europe on them, all covered up and quietened up. So Davey knows about them, and if you want to know anything technical, that's the juggler, right? If you want to know anything technical, Davey is your guy. He will go more deep into it from what's happened on the bike. But as you can see, total new bike from the ground up.